Are you ready? Okay. Are you ready? Okay, go ahead.
Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay, I'm waiting for my deputy European rep to be here. Mazi, are you here? Isaiah is not here. Okay, Mazi, this is a 1 million man committee of the three nations, Ododowa, Biafra, and Abazonia. As we wait for our deputy European rep, our leader still remains Mazi Nnamdi, Oku Chuku Kanu, Memories Oshigu Prezwanya. And luckily here we have a citizen AY from Ododowa Nation and the General Secretary of Abazonia, Dr. Barry Ayaba. I will wait. Mazi, are you here?
Yeah, he's here.
Okay, our deputy European rep is here. We have to hand over to the microphone to our deputy European rep in the person of Mazi Isaiah Oba to moderate us today. Mazi Isaiah Oba, over to you, the microphone, over to you, hand over to you. And I go mute. Mazi Isaiah, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me? Yes,
we're hearing you now. We're hearing loud and clear. But go on your own today.
All right, okay. Thank you very much. Mazalo, good afternoon.
Good morning
from here. I hope you can hear me very well.
Yeah, you're loud and clear. Go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. And Mazalo is here. I just want to thank you for the wonderful, awesome work you're doing for this generation of Biafra people. You have done so much and you're still serving up until date. I really want to appreciate you for your dedication. I really want to, appreciate all your commitment and your endeavor. That you have been there before. Regardless that you have been there before and you have still remained steadfast up until this very moment we are talking, I want to thank you for that. I want to again thank our leader that is doing enormously well, that is, leading this battle from the front, and he's doing well. I must appreciate him. I want to thank him and say to him, Onyendu, remain resolute where you are. We are still here with you. We are fighting this battle with you. We are shoulder to shoulder with you until this Biafra is restored. We are not going to back down for an inch. We are totally committed. We are resolute. And as far as this life is concerned, we are going to do everything humanly possible to make sure this Biafra is restored. We are going to fight. We are going to do everything within our power to make sure that this battle, you are not doing it alone. This is our own word. And we have stated that nothing whatsoever that is going to make us to back down. I want to pray that Chukwu Kabiama will continue to bless you and keep you as you are leading this movement from the front, as you have predicted.
Yes, sir. Sure.
That of course, I want to I'm not here alone today. We have special people in our midst This is quite unusual. We normally do. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay. Try. Let's see. Go on. Let's see. I see. Go on.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So as I was saying, we are here once again today, and on today's event, we're not alone, uh, and we have two special people in our midst today. And of course, what happens, I will let them introduce to the special event that we are going to actually kickstart from next week, the 14th. So before I say that, I will have to introduce myself. My name is Mazi. Yoba. I'm the Deputy European and also a member of the Directorate of State.
I'm not coming out.
I would like to.
Yeah, I thought your line is blinking. Loud your voice, please. People are not hearing it loud and clear. And their line is blinking. Maybe your position, sir.
Those, all right, I think it should be fine now, right?
Yeah, now it's okay. Now go on now, please.
All right, okay. Just sorry about that. I have to change network so to see if it's going to improve. Yes. Before we go into the main course today, without wasting time, I will first of all like to introduce to Biafrans. Those we have in our midst. First of all, I will let Foreign to introduce himself, and then all the committee members of this Million Man March, and before then I will introduce the guests we have in our midst. Biafrans, I want them to listen very carefully today. We have few announcements to make, and also we're going to talk about in a few minutes about the preparation of this 1 million man march, as we are looking forward to make sure that everybody, around Europe, around the Western world participated in this special, event that is coming next week. Now, Mazi Foreign, I want you to introduce yourself, and then we go one after the other before we let our guests in. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Biafrans all over the world. Our guests, our listeners, freedom fighters all over the world. My name is OK Foreign Osiwu, and I hail from a place called Omaka in all province of Biafra land. I am resident here in Warsaw, Poland. Thank you. Over Michael, over Baki. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next person, please.
Good evening. Welcome worldwide. Welcome in the line. Sincerely want to introduce myself. My special name is Mazi, the Chief Europe Mobilizing Officer. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Next person, please.
Mazi, are you there?
Yokuchago, then the next person, please, before we let our guest to speak, please.
When you say Mazi, the radio is not there, but it's having double voice in.
But in the research, Mazi, in the research, mute yourself, please. For Netherlands. Hello, good afternoon, my fellow comrade and our brothers and all our neighboring countries, so who are representative and Ambazonian deputy officer. My name is Mazi Osuala. I'm a IPOB principal officer and supporter of Biafran freedom, member of the committee. Thank you for the program. I stand by.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi Oswala. Thank you, and Mazi. So now, Biafrans, now I have to let our guests here who are with us today to come in and introduce themselves, and then after that, then we are going to listen to them, to address Biafrans and also our neighboring country, if you like, the Ambazonia and also the Duduas. Please, our guest here, I wouldn't want to be the one to mention your name. Please, I would like our brother, comrade from the Oduduwa to go ahead and introduce himself, and then after that we have our also comrade here from the Ambazonia to introduce himself, and then we take it off from there.
Is that for myself now? Good afternoon to you.
Yeah. Go
Good
on.
afternoon. My name is Citizen AY. People know me Citizen AY across the struggle. I've been with the Oduduwa people. We've been trying to go for the same thing that the Biafrans have been doing for all this time. And in fact, it was through the waking up of Nnamdi Kanu, waking up many of us, that we realized that we're in the same situation. So Citizen AY here. I want to greet everybody on the platform today, discussing about the Million Man March due to take place on the 14th and 15th of June in Brussels, outside the European Parliament. So that's what we're here to talk about today. I greet you all, and we must continue the struggle. We need to unite to achieve our common self-determination, our right for independence, of course. Thank you all.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi CY Citizen. Please, our fellow comrade here from Ambazonia, please take over the microphone.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, the people, all the good people from the state of Biafra and all the good people from the state of Oduduwa. This is Dr. Larry Ayamba. I'm the Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs of the Ambazonia Governing Council. Just like the last speaker said, we are all in for the same reason, to liberate and free our people and to grant our people a free and independent state for all the peoples of Ambazonia, for all the people of Biafra, and for all the people of Oduduwa. We send our heartfelt greetings to all the people, and we stand with you in your aims and objectives, and together let's see you all in Brussels on June 14 and 15, 2022. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ayamba. Thank you very much. Before we continue now, let me just brief Biafrans so far what we have managed to achieve and where we are at the moment. This Million Man March Of course, Biafrans, you all know that we have been campaigning about this Million Man March for some time now, and the D-Day have finally arrived. We have everything that is needed in place. All the permission that is needed has been approved. All the preparations, the those that matters that need to be contacted have been reached. So now it's up to Biafrans all over the world to make sure that they play their own part over this Million Man March. Oftentimes you hear some of our people saying, "Who are with you? Who have you consulted? Have you gone to the European Parliament? Have you met the UN Secretary General? Have you gone this? Have you done that? Which countries are in support of you?" And some of them will be asking these questions like they are not part of what we're doing, like there are special people that has to do this job for them. The time is now. You have to, stand up and, have yourself accounted for over this Biafran restoration quest that we have embarked on. So I am appealing to Biafrans all over the world and Ambazonians and the Duduwa brothers to understand that no one is going to give you your freedom. No one is going to build your country for you. Nobody going to fight your fight for yourself except you yourself. And we have done so much. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as my fellow comrades have said here, have done so much and still never, show any form of worry. He's still standing tall and still so committed. So this is the opportunity that some of us have now to also make our voice heard all over the world. So this is very, very important that you tax yourself, you deny yourself that little pleasure that will not last long. To sacrifice it for yourself and also for your unborn children. Remember what our parents have been through. Remember what we've been through the time of slavery and all the rest of it. And look at where we are today. If our parents have gone, through bad situation, and look at what we are going through today, and we think about what our children are going to go through if we fail to do what we're supposed to do now and build a better future for our upcoming children. So it's very, very important. Some people who think that IPOB is all about online, people who think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu online country, according to some of them claim. Now, those who are instigating fundraising that are not accounting anything for you, don't know where they are spending their money, don't know what they are doing with it. Now you can see the real agitators. This is the time for you to come and see those ones that you are hearing their voice on the radio, some of those ones that you have not met face to face. This is the time that we have to come together and fight this battle that is left for us. You cannot be talking about our forefathers. You cannot be talking about our ancestors. They did not do anything. They didn't fight. They didn't do what they're supposed to do. And my question to some of you who are listening today across the globe, Bazonian brothers and also Duduwa brothers, what you yourself, I'm asking you, what have you done now that you are here? Because tomorrow, definitely, you're going to be an ancestor to your own children. And then they will be also start blaming you because you failed to do what you're supposed to do now. Look at the kind of shambori election or whatever primary election that they are talking about, that they are gallivanting all over the place across Nigeria now. All of you are seeing what is playing out there. In a country where somebody just wake up one day, go in a church and massacre the people who have done nothing to them. You just go in a church and slaughter people. This happens in Yoruba land. It happens in Oduduwa land.
And these people have the temerity, these old men who are in their 80s, don't want to give a breathing space for the young ones to grow. People they give their birth to, they don't want to allow them to see the light of the day. Somebody went to the church and massacred people who commits no crime, who done nothing to them. And instead of these people to be in a state of mourning, they were gallivanting all over the place. Our so-called televisions in Africa not reporting a massacre where over 200 people were slaughtered. There are some videos that social media are not allowing to come on in a public. I have some of them. You will be shocked the pile of bodies of these people who went to church. You will be shocked. The video is shocking. It's not in the public because Facebook is not allowing it to come through, and also some social medias are not allowing because it's gruesome. These are human beings. People just wake up one day, go in a church, massacre them, and African televisions are not reporting it. African news are not carrying it. But they will see them reporting something that has nothing to do with Africa. Something that happened, football, they will report it. You see what happened in America, they will carry it like those ones, like this one that are dying in Africa, where you and I come from, they are not human beings. This is the reason why we want to go and let the European Union know that this thing that is happening in Africa, this thing that is happening in Oduduwa land, this killing, this mass slaughtering of Amazonians by a so-called legitimate government will go into a rural area, open fire on unarmed civilians. They claim they're supposed to protect it. This thing that is happening in Biafra land, the kidnapping and killing of young girls in Biafra land, we want to present this at the European Union next week. We want to ask them questions. What is this thing happening here in Europe? Would you allow this to happen here in Europe? In a country where the president have died. Buhari died 2017, February. And we are running a dark country with a masked man. We are running a country with a masked man that is not a Nigerian. Now detecting the pace, how Nigerian people should be governed. Who will be the president of Nigeria? And people are looking at this and accepting it. Of course, we know that we are not going to hold the Western world accountable for this for now, because the people have to stand up themselves and do the fight. The people have to stand up. We cannot call a white man who are here to come and rescue you and deliver you from what is happening in your own country, while you are not doing anything. Why you haven't stand up one day and come out in a mass and protest? When George Floyd died here, when they killed George Floyd, you see how people come out. You see how people protested. You see how people come together. When this killing the killing that happened in France 2 or 3 years ago, you see all the world leaders, including even the ones from the zoo, from Africa, they went in solidarity over one person that was killed. But on our own, thousands of people. What happened last Sunday in Oduduwa land is supposed to be, Nigeria is supposed to be in a state of mourning at this very moment, because that is unacceptable. And I'm telling you, if Africans are not reporting this, if we are not doing anything about this, you are not going to get these people to do it for you. This is our fight. We have to take this to the European Union. We have to ask them, why are you allowing these criminal politicians to be coming here, having properties here, killing our people, shutting schools down? Why schools are running here? Shutting universities down. Why schools are running here? Is this how you people are treating your citizens here? Why are you giving them a free access to come down here and enjoy their life Why they shut schools down, shut the electricity down, shut the communication down, killing our people in the church, killing our people on the streets, kidnapping and raping everywhere? Why are you allowing this to happen? This is the time for you to stand up. And the time is now. I want all of you to, if you haven't booked your ticket, book your ticket to Brussels next week. On the 14th and 15th is going to be a big day. That will be the day we are going to show the European Union who have deals, who have contracts with these criminal politicians, who have used our blood to sacrifice for their pleasure. We are going to tell them enough is enough. The reason why we are doing this, the reason why we must do this as well, is for people to know that this is what is happening. So when we start responding to these criminals tomorrow, they will not be saying that who are these people? Call them a terrorist. They are killing people. We are letting them know now that it's easy for them to call Nigerian government, to call the Cameroonian government and ask them, why are you arming the terrorists? Why are you shielding the terrorists who are killing people? Why is the army, the military that are meant to be in the border and defend the external aggression of the country, are now into towns and cities, killing and molesting, pointing and killing people point blank in front of children? Is that how it happens here in the Western world? This is what we are going there to exhibit. This is what we are going there to ask them. We must to stand up together. We do the ones must come out, because they are not even free now. They are not free now. You can't tell me that some of us who are young here are here doing everything, contributing to the society where we are. And you're seeing an 80 years old man, 85 years old with a Parkinson's disease wanting to go to be a president. Tell me how on earth is it how it is here in the Western world? Some of us are. I know it's not their business, but remember, Katrina Lang was fingered into what happened in NSAS. The little attempts the youth managed to do to free themselves from these clutches of these criminals and vandals. But it was also the Western world that actually aided and abetted the Nigerian police and military to go and kill Nigerian citizens who were kneeling down singing national anthem. It didn't make any headway here in the Western world. The case is closed. And the killing is to govern ourselves. Allow us to be. We have right to life. If you don't come out there that day, if we do not see you getting involved in all this, you don't then have to speak for those who are fighting and doing the needful. I want to let you know that everything has been in place. Everything, every material has been in place. Security has been in place. Everything, we have arranged it so well that you will be shocked how organized we are. And I want to use this opportunity also to invite those who are friends of Biafra. In fact, all the Africans here in diaspora to please let us stand together and get this sorted. And that will be very beneficial to us and our upcoming children. And I believe once Biafra is free, I believe the light will spread like a wildfire to other African nations who has been caged by this colonial masters. We want to let them know that enough is enough. The way their blood runs in their vein is also the way the blood is running in our own vein. We are also human beings. I want to use this time now to hand over the microphone to Citizen to please speak on behalf of Yorubas and tell us your preparation and what you're doing, and also reassure your people that they need for them to get involved in all these things. We are not going to. It's not allowed. It's no longer about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's no longer about IPOB or Biafra. At least what happened last Sunday in Yoruba land, in Oduduwa land, is really unacceptable and is heartbreaking. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me on. Once again, I greet the panel, everybody that's been on the panel today, Dr. Larry Ayamba, Mazi Azayauba, OK Foreigner, Alozie, Mazi Alozie, and everybody listening in. Look, we must all participate in this, and I reiterate that word strongly. Our participation is very, very important in this. For too long, these people who, let's not forget, they are foreign to our land. They are non-indigenous, and they are oppressing us in our land. That is a fact that everybody must remember. They come from Futajalon, and they've been oppressing us and killing us. Many of us were not aware of us. When we have first heard about the Biafran war, we didn't understand. Many of us did not really understand the 67 to 70 war and what really happened. But as we grew up, I mean, it was just like, oh, some people fought, they tried to break up, and we didn't understand what that was really about. Now, we are now all aware that since then, this struggle has been going on since then. And we are all awake. Middle Belt is awake. Biafra, Yoruba is awake, alongside Biafra, and of course, Ambazonia. And what we are saying here, the killing fields. Nobody, it is obvious, since 67 to now, the killing field has carried on in Contraction Nigeria. That's the reality. That is the reality that we face. It has been a killing field, but it's been covered up by different names, by different ways to distract us from it. And many, I have to say, many in the UN, many countries in the UN who are all telling us about democracy, they are complicit in this. Because, of course, the interest that they are getting from the resources within the Biafra, within Oduduwa, and of course Middle Belt. So their focus has only been about the resources that they're getting. They don't care about the lives of the people who own the land. Listen, I'm saying who own the land. What I'm saying is Middle Belt, Ambazonians, Biafrans, Oduduwa. We are the people who own that land. At this point, I want to just ask if all of us can just have a minute silence, as I just remembered now, for those who were killed in our war. I'm actually, if you will permit me, we will just do a timer, 1 minute timer, for us all to just have a minute silence for the victims of the killings by the Fulani terrorists who went into the church and killed people. Gruesome pictures. I don't want to explain it. Is that okay? Can we do that?
Yes, of course.
Okay, yes. Right. I'm going to do 1 minute now. So we're going to do a minute silence for the people killed in the church, in the Catholic Church in Owo. And may their souls rest in peace. So here we go.
Where is it?
I think we have lost him. Regardless, I think may the souls of those who have lost their life
in Owo killings massacre at the Catholic Church in Owo. May their soul rest in peace.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, so while we wait for him, I would like to hand over the microphone to Dr. Larry to actually tell us their preparation and also use this in 5 minutes just to round up and talk to his people and also to the Biafrans the preparation of the Million Man March. Thank you, Mazi. Take over the microphone.
Thank you so much.
There's been killings going on. So there have been killings going on. 1 minute, please. So
Okay.
are you all there? Hello? So the line went dead.
Ewa is back. Yeah. Go
Okay,
on.
you're back. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was carried up with the 1 minute silence, but I didn't realize the line went dead. So I want to thank you all for observing the minute silence. But what I will say is this: what we are saying here, and what is very important for us all to really understand, is that the killings that is going on in Yoruba land has also been going on in Biafra land. It's been going on in Middle Belt. It's been going on in Ambazonia. And the only people that can put a stop to it is, of course, you and I. The level of awareness in our community has got to continue to rise. We need to make our people, we have to encourage our people to prepare themselves to wake up and ensure that they stand up in their own land to defend their land, their women, their farmers, their land, their territory against the invaders. And the best way we can do this is to please join in. Even if you are home, you can listen in on the 14th and 15th of June, from all the way from Biafra, all the way from Modua, all the way from Ambazonia, all the way from Middle Belt. You can listen in as we go down to the Million Man March at the European Parliament to let them know. We are putting them on notice that we are going. That's what we're doing. Because they're not going to help us. Because they are relying on our resources. As we speak, I want you to know that the gas that is being stopped from Russia, guess where they're going to be looking to fill that gap? It's going to be coming from us of course, in Nigeria. In that contraption we call Nigeria. And the resources will be coming from Biafra land, from Middle Belt, from Oduduwa land. And these are the things, these are why we're saying we need to work together. So please, I urge my Oduduwa, my Biafra, Yoruba brothers, my Yoruba brothers especially, if you're in Brussels, or you can travel down to Brussels on the 14th and 15th of June for the Million Man March, I urge you to please go there. Because this is a service. What we are doing is actually a service to humanity. We have been dehumanized. Nobody else will humanize us but ourselves. Nobody else will humanize us but ourselves by showing the respect, by coming together and going for self-determination. This is the struggle that we must continue, come what may. Because what has been done to us collectively is an injustice, is an oppression of the people using a fraudulent 1999 constitution to oppress and suppress and continue to suppress us. As we speak, you saw what happened a few days ago when they said the APC elected the person running for so-called I'll be running for presidency against Atiku, Tinubu or Bashiwaju. Now, in the APC constitution, it talks about that they will protect the APC constitution, and I think in the words that they used and the way they used it, it sounds to me like they're saying, and also the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is the constitution that none of us in the Biafra, in Middle Belt, and Oduduwa land, none of us, and of course, by extension, Ambazonia as well, in a long-winded way. But anyway, what we're saying is we were not part of the people we did not take part in that process when they imposed this fraudulent 1999 constitution on us. It is a military document. By the way, for those who are going to take part in that election, INEC is not independent because guess what? INEC was created under the 1999 constitution that was enforced upon us by Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam enforced this with 40 men. on us. So we cannot be silent anymore. Every corner of the middle belt, of the Amazonia, of Biafra and Oduduwa, we are in this struggle. And to make us, I want to reiterate again, we have to make sure that we protect ourselves in our community right now by any means necessary. You cannot trust the police or the army. The army in contractor Nigeria, they pardoned, listen to this, they pardoned 35,000 Boko Haram terrorists, all foreigners, and they put them in the army. And where are those people? They are in the south. They are in the middle belt. And they are the ones that they are put there to protect our people. What do you think? Who will they protect? Will they protect the people, or they protect the terrorists who are killing us? I'll let you decide that. This is what we are facing. And that, you see, we effectively have a Fulani army within the Nigerian army. That is what we effectively have. That is what we have faced with. That is why, those of you, please, we urge you in and around Belgium, and you can make your way down on the 14th and 15th of June to the Million Man March. Let's get out there. Let's make a noise. Let them know that, look, we are not asking you to give us freedom. We are taking the freedom. We are putting you on notice that we are going, and you cannot stop us. You have to recognize that we are independent. We have the right to self-determination, and we are letting you know that we will not relent until we achieve that. We do not need your help in doing that, because we know the help you're offering is to those who are oppressing us. That is why we are urging you all. This Million Man March on the 14th and 15th of June is extremely important. Those of you who are there already, great. Those of you who are on your way, fantastic. If you have not planned to do that or book your ticket, like I said, please go ahead and book it. Join us then, 14th and 15th of June at the European Parliament for the Million Man March. Biafrans, Middle Belt, Oduduwa, and Biafra, Middle Belt, Oduduwa, and Amazonia, sorry, all of us, we are all affected. In our region, there is conflict. This is a deliberate conflict because it is about our resources in our land. And until we stand up and push back, this will continue. So this Million Man March is a very much needed unity march that we need to all join hands and make sure it's a huge success. So I urge you all, please join us. I just want to add a quick note as well. On June 12 in the UK, we have another rally as well. Biafrans and Yorubas and Middle Belt will be on the June 12 as well. But of course, our focus right here is the 14th and 15th of June for the Million Man March. So I just wanted to mention that is going to be taking place as well. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I'll let the other speakers say one or two also.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, citizen himself. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dr. Larry, please take over the microphone and speak.
All right, thank you so much, Nnamdi. Mazi, thank you so much, the representative from Oduduwa. Once more, I send the heartfelt greetings from the people of Amazonia through the president of the Ambassador Governing Council to the Ambazonian Foreign Affairs Department, to the people of the Biafra land, the people of Oduduwa. There is something we have to understand. Freedom is not just given like that. You go grab it by force or by coke. And the reason, as other speakers have said, why they are trying to suppress us all these years is because of the resources in our land. The Amazonian people send their sympathy to the Biafrans, to the Oduduwans for all the killings, and we want to also thank you for the sympathy you've shown on the killings that has been impacted on us by the blood-sucking regime of the octogenarian Paul Biya and his people. But the most important thing I want us all to understand is that this generation of leaders, is a generation we call a no-nonsense generation, a never-again generation. And we don't have to transport this or transfer this to our children or our children's children. We have to do it, and we have to do it now. We have to restore our statehood now. If you guys are scared to say it, let me tell you, buy the guns, get ready for a fight, because nobody is going to give you on the plate. The Western democracies are big hypocrites. They are hypocrites of the biggest category, and they come there only to extort, exploit, and take away our resources. Buy the guns and fight the regime and hit them hard. Hit them really, really, really hard where they're going to feel the pinch. When you do that, the international community will be watching. And that's when the international community will be saying, okay, these people, if we don't go there, then it's going to be chaos. We can do it. Please, you will have yourself to blame if we don't do it now. We will have ourselves to blame if we don't do it now. If we pass this to the next generation, to our children, to our children's children, we will have ourselves to blame. We can do it. Ambazonia Governing Council, through the leadership of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, we are doing it, and we are hitting the Cameroon military hard. We're not going to transfer this to the next generation. And we are happy that we have the leadership we have. And let me say one thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to be where he is. All our leaders who have been incarcerated are not supposed to be where they are. All our people who are languishing in the jails are not supposed to be there. We will have to hit them, and hit them hard. Buy the guns, buy the explosive, buy the grenades, and let's liberate our people. By the time ground zero, by the time the Biafra is heating up, by the time the Yoruba land is heating up, by the time Ambazonia is heating up like the way it is now under the leadership of Dr. Cho Ayaba, the international community will start listening. June 14 to 15, those of you in Central Europe, Brussels is calling in front of the European Parliament. Come one, come all. The Ambazonian Governing Council is taking the lead, and we are ready, we are mobilizing, we are sensitizing the people all across Europe, not only Ambazonians, not only Biafrans, not only Oduduwans. We are sensitizing all the Africans. We have the Ethiopians, we have the Ghanaians, we have the Congolese, we have the Ivorians, we have the South Africans, and thank God, we have people like Comrade Julius Malema of South Africa, who support our cause perfectly well. Ambazonia will be free. The Biafra land will be free. The Yoruba land will be free. Thank you guys. Come one, come all. June 14 and 15 in Brussels. I will be there. Please, you make this plea and put your right hand to your chest and say, I will be there. And see you on that day. Thank you very much. And may God bless Ambazonia, may God bless Oduduwans, and may God bless Biafra. And Nnamdi Kanu should be liberated as soon as possible. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Dr. Larry. I really appreciate you and well spoken. Thank you very much. And I wouldn't like to hold you too long here. The committee is pleased. You have to bear with me. I would like to let them give their closing remark, and then the committee of IPOB Million Man March can stay back and then continue with what they are doing. Please, Dr. Please, Mazi citizen, can you just give us your closing remark here, and then while other ones will continue, please.
Yes, certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be on the June 12th in the UK, and I will have to be honest with you. I'd love to be there immediately, but that is going to take a lot out of me. I've been preparing for the June 12th before I found out about this, but I had to get on board and actually promote this. And I know that many Yoruba people are keen to actually be part of this. And I know many Yorubas, I've spoken to many Yorubas around Europe, and they are promising to get down there and actually partake in this, because this is all our struggle. The struggle of Biafra is the struggle of Oduduwa. The struggle of Ambazonia is the struggle of Oduduwa. Likewise, the struggle of Oduduwa is the struggle of Ambazonia. The struggle of Biafra is the struggle of Ambazonia, and vice versa. So we are all in this together. So please, I want you all to please endeavor to get down there. I will be covering this myself on Citizen AY. If you just type in Citizen AY on YouTube, type that on and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. You can follow the broadcast there live. Specifically for my Oduduwa brothers as well, brothers and sisters, you can do that. Just go ahead and subscribe to us, and my Biafran brothers as well, because we will be giving updates on that and helping to broadcast this, make it to reach a wider audience. In fact, I urge all of us that have got platforms, what we should be doing is sharing that broadcast on the day, because we want the world to know that we are ready to go and claim what is ours back. And we are taking it, not claim it, we are taking it. Very much like my brother said from Ambazonia, we are taking it. And we have to ensure that our people, we have the right. I want you to know that you have the right to self-determination. Let me just quickly wrap this up a little bit. If I'm just spend a minute or two. What is really happening? They are going into our communities and taking away the dang guns that people protect themselves with, leaving us defenseless, whilst they are giving AK-47s to terrorists to come and kill us in our land. That is why we need to unite together. I will implore right now the people on ground in Ambazonia, in Biafra, in Middle Belt, and in Oduduwa land, all of us, to work together, ensure that we provide our own safety. Vigilante groups are the best thing that we can do right now to protect ourselves. That is the best thing that I urge us all to do, because we have a right to life and we have a right to protect that life, and nobody can deny us that. So please, I hope to see as many of you turning out on the 14th and 15th of June at the European Parliament, joining my brother from Ambazonia and others as well. And I will be following and I will be streaming this on Citizen AY. So please go ahead, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. And on the day, we'll be able to talk about this. And in fact, I'll be streaming it and I'll be part of the discussion because I'll be resting from my exertions on the June 12th. Because that's going to be a big one in the UK here. Biafrans will be there, Yorubas will be there as well, and Middle Belters will be there as well. And I'm sure we'll probably run into one or two of my Ambazonian brothers as well, because we do have that. In fact, we will be doing something. We're going to have a discussion, and I hope to bring my Ambazonian brother on board on Citizen AY. So we're going to have an extended discussion and bring people to be aware that their struggle is our struggle. very, very important. So I want to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to discuss with our people and reach a wider audience, to make people aware that in this struggle, all of us, we need to, as Middle Beltans, as Biafrans, as Igbos, as Ambazonians, as Odudu, as Ambazonians, that we need to work together to take back our freedom. So I want to thank you all. I thank my brother, Dr. Ayamba. I thank Mazi Azayoube. I thank Dr. Mazi Adozue. I thank Mazi Okefore. I thank you all once again. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. Do not forget, those of you watching, if you want to see us, please subscribe to Citizen NY on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Citizen NY. Thank you. Thank you. You've done very well. Thank you. I really appreciate you for that. Please, Dr. Larry Ayamba, give us your closing remark, and then after that, both of you can disengage, and the family of the Biafran Million Man March Committee will then carry on from where you guys have stopped. Doctor, can you please take over the microphone and give us your closing remark, please?
Thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you so much, Citizen, and thank you everyone for your kind attention. Before I go, let me say this. Your freedom is our freedom. The freedom of the Biafra people is the freedom of the Ambazonian people. The freedom of Ambazonian people as well is the freedom of the Oduduans. We stand with you every step of the way. We will support you. We will take a bullet for you, and we know you guys will do the same for us. Come June 14 to 15, as I say, I will be there. I will be there. And I hope to see you guys in your numbers. Let's prove to the international community that our coming in front of the European Parliament is not coming to beg them anything. It's going to make them to understand that make hay when the sun shines. Because if it happens, we'll disrupt the Gulf of Guinea, we'll disrupt West Africa, we'll disrupt everything that will push the global economy. I think they have learned a lesson with what Russia is doing right now in Ukraine. Everything has been disrupted. And when we disrupt the Gulf of Guinea, the international community will learn that. I know they are listening as we speak here. They are listening. My dear fellow countrymen of the Biafran world, my dear Oduduans, this is our time. It is a commitment. Write your names on the history books. Write your name in the history books. Okay? And let's make a commitment to be in Brussels on June 14 and 15. I'll see you there. Thank you all, comrades. God bless the Biafra land. God bless the Oduduans. And God bless Ambazonia.
Thank you very much. Thank you, both of you. You guys have done well. And of course, obviously, I know we have another meeting tomorrow on Ambazonian television, and we're also using this opportunity to let our people know to come to Ambazonian television. We will be there live and to interact about this also. Million Man March.
I see, please repeat. I see, please repeat, because they couldn't hear you well. Can you repeat that, please? Can you go back more?
Yes, I was saying that, of course, I will use this opportunity also to let our people know that we are going to also meet in Ambazonian television tomorrow. There will be an interactive section where both I and Dr. Larry and Citizen will also be there. addressing our people regarding this event that is coming. We are giving it a wide range, publicity. So if there is anyone who are listening to the also tune in on that Ambazonian television tomorrow. Of course, we are going to address more issues there. I want to use this opportunity to thank my the committee and also the comrade Dr. Larry and also Citizen for joining us on Radio Biafra today. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure, and we look forward to talk to you and discuss again in future on the way forward regarding what is happening in our land and Africa, where you and I all come from. Thank you very much. And I will have to give the microphone now.
What time tomorrow?
The time tomorrow will be around 3:30 to 4 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Larry, you can clarify that.
I think it was till 2 p.m. if I'm correct, but I'm not sure. Yoruba
exactly.
Biafra and Yoruba time. That's what I was told.
Of course, the flyers is out there. They can go to my wall there. Mazi and Wuru have shared it, and a few other Biafrans have shared the flyers. So it's all over the place on social media, and the time is there. Again, thank you very much, ladies, the gentlemen, for joining us on Radio Biafra today. And I will have to hand over this microphone now to the European Chief Mobilization Officer to carry on and do the justice to the remaining time they have on this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Ciao.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Mazi as well. You people have actually made this committee proud. And I will welcome all the contributions, all the things, all the effort that each and every one of you has equally instructed into this awareness. Before I go on, I think that I have to actually reiterate. My name is Mazi Anthony Mokunye. By the special grace of God, I serve in the European Rep Office as the Chief Europe Mobilizing Officer. I want to use this opportunity to send a profound greeting to Onyendo, Mazi and Kanu. I say with Psalm 23 and Psalm 91, may Almighty Chukwuka keep him wherever he is. May we be like the Daniel that was thrown into the funnel, and may we, at the end, victory shall be his, and victory shall be for Ipob, and victory shall be for Biafrans. I want to equally remember the HOD, the DOS, Mazi Chika Edozium. He is the DOS, and he is the superpower after Mazi and Kanu that is coordinating all these coordinations that people are seeing today. Despite that our women is not around, in fact, we bring this able. His deputy, Tunis Urumite, we thank him so much for deputizing into those and these are honorable. Those who believe in command and control and discipline in every forum. They are fathers equal. Augustine Abayin, our European rep, we thank you for all this that you have been putting together. It has not been too easy, but with the power of Chukwuka, I think all freedom fighters are saying what IPOB. Biafrans in general are equally up to. We pray that Chukwu them to energize all our effort to our freedom. Our immediate only see Azayuba, we thank you for your moderation. You have been very, very active. All of us have been putting heads together and making everything one. So for that reason, we say, move this to your effort. Lovers of freedom, human rights activists, Biafrans at large, and Ipob under the leadership of Mazi and Kanu. And I say, with the soul of our great heroes and heroines, all national coordinators, zonal state coordinators, regional coordinators, all that is working assiduously for the liberation and freedom of each of our people. You do the one nation, you bring the attention to this particular call here. The state of Ambazonia is being able, as our brothers, Dr. Larry Ayomba, the state secretary of Ambazonia, citizen, AY, Oduduwa Nation. We say, may the Almighty God unite us in one and make us to get our freedom. With the little effort to put Almighty Jehovah will contribute more, so that at the end we shall all be victorious together. I want to use this opportunity to breathe and pray for our Eastern Security Network, those who are fortified and abide by the code of conduct and the oath to restore Biafra. We say, may Chukwu Abiyama guide all your territory where you are. No mosquito, no evil will see you. Any plan of our enemies shall be aborted in your presence, and we shall have victory. Having said this, my comrade on this platform, my organizing committee, Nnamdi Osuala, my leader is there, the man that speaks at last. We thank you all. Kingsley Manko, these are the committee that has been working assiduously up to date to make sure our march in Brussels, 1 million man march, will be positive. And already, the Biafrans and the world are saying that we are united. And with the unity we will take to Brussels, European Parliament, that day, we are coming. We are urging all freedom fighters, all leaders of freedom, all human rights activists, Ipob especially, those who feel that it cannot work. The Lord has said the road is open for us, that we shall be there in peace. They shall hear our voice, and we shall demonstrate why we are there. Our freedom and referendum is what we are questing for. And the extraordinary rendition of our leader, Mazi and Kanu, which has been unlawful in any enact law. We have freedom of determination. We have freedom of speech. We have freedom of movement. But in that view for Nigeria, it's a different issue. And that is why we are going there to table all these things before them. So as for them to hear, not for them to give us our freedom. Because when our opponent, the zoo terrorists that are killing our people as if even a chicken in the poultry cannot be slaughtered in that form there. For this reason, we are going there with all our placards. Anybody that is coming with any evidence, come with evidence. Come with record, come with video, come with postcard, what they have done in that zoo called Nigeria. So as for them to see the individuals that is being affected, we will cry on their head because our people are dying. Why must the Europe, the Western world, keep quiet, seeing the pogrom happening in Biafra land? Are we not human beings? We are asking the EU. Are we not human beings? If we are human beings, then you people have to intervene and make sure referendum is arranged after this rally, and that our head, Mazi and the Kanu, who have been castrated for nothing because of speech and all his prophecy, is what is happening today. What has that gentleman done to the Zoo government, to Buhari government, invisible Buhari, with his own caliphate that he created? Bloodsuckers, who does not know the rule of law. What a shameful thing to that government and the Zoo called Nigeria. All our clergymen, where are you people? All always there are Nobi and Chief and etc. etc. Where are you people? Ndiaka Jiofo, Jiofo Nuji. Where are your staff of office of truth? You are there eating blood money, taking Ghana must go to betray your people. Do you think your end will reach like this? Your generation will pay for it, including you yourself that is taking money to humiliate and kill your children that you suffer to born on the estate. Ndị gọvanọ na ndị senator na unu na-azọ position, dragging position or dragging presidency, that what are you going to rule? Now everybody is questioning for PVC. PVC, you're dead. PVC, you're brave. I wish this is time. We're only giving you this few time. You have to come and show us that you have repented, you are not corrupt with them. If not, we have Onyokometa. The Onyokometa is being all of you people that are collecting money to betray the struggle of Biafra, the freedom of the people from the Sahel region terrorists, Boko Haram. You can imagine what is happening and you people are keeping quiet. Those remaining are watching and you cannot go scot-free from all this mago you people are doing. I feel that all of you should be present in Brussels on the 14th and 15th to confess and tell them this is now that we got to be liberated from the hand of the bloodsuckers called terrorist Boko Haram. That government is the head. All of them are there. Shakau is in the office there. All those have killed them, we killed them. And our people are there, are betting, insinuating the killing of the people because of money. Because of money that you will eat. And money will remain, and you will die. You will not go without money. Even with your mansion, you will not go. And your children will mismanage everything that you have gotten from the blood that you have shed in that Biafra land.
Thank you, Mazi. We are running out of time.
In fact, I just provoke and provoke them as everybody. Please to Brussels. Thank you very much. Go here, Biafra. We are expecting you in Brussels, 14th and 16th of June. 12 midday to 2 o'clock. Take your flight. I will meet there where we will speak abundantly for them to hear. For this reason, I say thank you very much. I'm sorry that if they give us 10 years, we can keep over this atrocity. Thank you for this, and I say goodbye to Biafra. All hail Biafra.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead and round up.
Mazi Saul, I think is here. It would be wise to give him at least 2 minutes to just 1 or 2 things.
Go ahead.
And then
hello, good evening.
Call it today for today. Thank you. Mazi Saul, please. Thank you.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening to all lovers of freedom. My greeting and regards goes to you, our Deputy Europe Rep, Mazi. My greeting to all Directorate of State, Chike Doziem and his deputy, Mazi Anthony Zurumike, our Europe Rep, Mazi. Special greeting to our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I also greet our presenter, Comrade Alozie. Our greeting also go to our Amazonian Secretary, representative, and the Oduduwa Mazi citizen, AY. May God guide and protect each and every one of you for all the efforts we are doing to make the world know that Oduduwa nation needs to be free, Amazonian nation needs to be free, and the Biafra nation needs to be free. As I said earlier, my name remains Mazi Nnamdi. I'm here, a Biafran IPOB supporter and also former national coordinator of IPOB in Netherlands. We are the member of the committee that are doing all our best to make sure that Biafra is restored. Under this 1 million march committee, we have put in place all the necessary efforts and facilities that are required from us in order to see a success in this 1 million march that is coming 14th, 15th of this June, being Tuesday, Wednesday. We hope that all of you that are listening around to us from around the world, wherever you are, that have not buy a ticket or have not made a reservation, should use this last chance minute to go and book your ticket, because all the prominent leaders of the world are coming to witness the liberation of Africa from Biafra, Oduduwa, and Amazonia, and the entire Africa from the 1881 Berlin Conference, which they impart Africa as their personal treasure. This our protest will make a remarkable event and a historic event to all humanity, that Biafra need to be free. And on this note, Oduduwa need to be free. On this note, Amazonia need to be free. Let us remember that freedom for one is freedom for all. In unity, in walking ahead together, we shall be liberated, and then we will sing the songs of victory in our respective nations. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa, and may God bless Amazonia. All hail Biafra. I'm signing off from here in the Netherlands. Thank you, our Deputy Europe Rep.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. Thank you, and I want to thank you again, all the panelists here, and our anchor Mazi Alozie. You have done very well. Thank you very much. May Chukwukabiyama continue to strengthen you and also keep you for us, because you are very important for us. And also, I thank our leader and also DOS that are also working so much hard behind the scenes, Mazi Chikedosem. And I also use this opportunity to remind our people, our head of director, Mazi Chikedosem, is coming in this evening. Please tune in by 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I see what's going on.
Of course, listen, there is very important messages on audition there. Thank you very much, and good evening from here, from the Republic of Ireland. My name is Mazi, and we'll hand over to Mazi foreign to also to say his final greetings, and also Mazi. Thank you, and good evening from here, Biafrans.
Thank you very much.
Good evening. Thank you very much. I remain okay for this. Like I already said before, my comment, I've said everything. The only challenge we are having now, if you love what is happening in Biafra land, if you love what is happening in Oduduwa, Abazonia, don't come. But if you know you want to stop it, ndị Igbo na-ati listener ka agba mgbabure ka ọfọ ọgọ bụ ọnwụ ka atọpụrụ nkọta ọkpụkpụ ezi hapụzie the infight between the DOS and the leadership. All the road must lead to Brussels. If you want to stop it, you see what is happening everywhere, the killings, abductions. Please, those of us in Europe here, and our brothers and sisters from America doing everything humanly possible, getting their ticket, Canadians, all of the American continent. We appreciate all of you. Everything has been put in place. All of you are welcomed here, and we are going to receive all of you. And for those of us in Europe, 28 countries of Europe, from the zonal coordinator to unit coordinator, please make sure as you are coming, bring out that big flag and the stick, put it in your cars, and come to Europe. We have our camera professionals, we are stationed everywhere. Everything is in place. Please just come and let us do the info. And after 14, 15, you see what is going to happen, because we don't believe in talking too much. We believe in doing the doing. We appreciate all of you. And we say, may Eke Krowachko Kabama lead all of you to and from where you are coming here. We meet us in Belgium. We have 4 days to go. 4 days to go. Eke Krowa bless all of you. Mazi, I know you don't have time. Thank you and continue to do the good work. As time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We are out of time, and this is
as time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We are out of time, and this is
as time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We are out of time, and this is
as time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We are out of time, and this is
as time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We are out of time, and this is
as time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We are out of time, and this is
as time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We are out of time, and this is
as time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We are out of time, and this is
as time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain a chronicle from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi. I was in there. It was good night from here.
Thank you very much. We're out of time, and this is.
As time permits, we might come again before the D-Day. I remain Economic from Poland. I sign off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mazi was in there. Good night from here.
Thank you very much. We're out of time, and this is